everyone, welcome to IAS Dashana. I hope you all are doing very well. So without wasting any of our time, let's move to the topics of the day. Today's topic is Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh gears up for Grand Pesa Mahotsav celebrations on 23rd and 24th December 2025. The Ministry of Panchayat Raj is celebrating a 2-day Pesa Mahotsav, which is Utsav Lok Sanskrit Ka on 23rd and 24th December 2025 in Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh to mark the enactment of the Panchayats Act 1996, which is PESA. PESA Day is being observed on 24th December as an anniversary of the PESA Act. The Mahotsav will be inaugurated by Sri Konidala Pawan Kalyan, Deputy Chief Minister and Minister for the Panchayat Raj and Rural Development, Government of Andhra Pradesh. Union Secretary, Ministry of Panchayat Raj, Shri Vivek Bharadwaj, along with other senior officials of the centre and state will also attend the event. The celebration is expected to witness the participation of nearly 2000 representatives from all 10 PESA states, including Panchayat representatives, sports persons, cultural artists, etc. The PESA Mahotsav is envisaged as a national platform to celebrate the cultural and traditional heritage of tribal communities from PESA areas. Several important national initiatives on PESA will be launched on 24th December 2025. These include the PESA portal for dissemination of information and monitoring of PESA indicators to assess the status of implementation across states, training modules on PESA in tribal languages to strengthen awareness and grassroots capacity building, and an e-book on Kinnaur district of Himachal Pradesh documenting the region's traditional knowledge, culture and heritage. As a part of the celebrations, special Gram Sabhas will be held in PESA Gram Panchayats of Andhra Pradesh with the participation of the elected representatives from the participating states on 10 identified PESA themes. In addition, special Gram Sabhas will also be organized across the 10 PESA states on 24th December 2025, focusing on strengthening community participation, protection of natural resources, preservation of customary practices, livelihoods, and social justice. The Mahotsav will witness a range of sports, cultural activities showcasing the diversity and vibrancy of India's tribal heritage. The primary venue for the Mahotsav will be Visakhapatnam Port Authority campus with activities spread across Ramakrishna Beach, Indoor Stadium, Cricket Stadium and the Kalavani Auditorium, all in the city of Visakhapatnam, Andhra Pradesh. About PESA Act 1996, in terms of Article 243M Clause 4 Clause B of the Constitution of India, Parliament enacted the provisions of the Panchayats Act 1996 called as PESA Act for extending the provisions of Part 9 of the Constitution with certain exceptions and modification to the scheduled areas. Scheduled areas are those areas which are declared by the President of India. Article 244 Clause 1 and the 5th schedule of the Constitution deals with provisions relating to the scheduled areas. Since those scheduled areas are mentioned under 5th schedule of the Constitution, therefore they are called as 5th schedule areas. At present, 5th scheduled areas have been declared in 10 states, that is Andhra Pradesh, Chhattisgarh, Gujarat, Himachal Pradesh, Jharkhand, Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Odisha, Rajasthan and Telangana. The next topic for the day is the Viksit Bharat G Gram G Yojana is a step beyond Manrega. The President Draupadi Murmu today gave her assent to the Viksit Bharat G Ram G bill. With this, the bill has now become an act of law. Following the President's approval, Union Minister for Rural Development and Agriculture and Farmers Welfare, Shri Shivraj Singh Chauhan, issued a statement explaining the details of the Viksit Bharat G Gram G Act and addressing the misconceptions being spread about it. The union minister said that a deliberate attempt is being made to mislead the nation once again in the same of Manrega. Rumors are being spread, whereas the truth is that the Viksit Bharat G Ram G Yojana is a progressive step towards the Manrega. He stated, according to Sri Chauhan, the new program ensures a legal guarantee of 125 days of employment instead of the previous 100 days. The provision for unemployment allowance in case of non-availability of work has also been further strengthened. Additionally, if there is a delay in payment of wages, there is now a provision for additional compensation. Highlighting the government's commitment, the union minister said that a massive allocation of over 1,51,282 crores has been proposed for this scheme in the current year. This ensures adequate funds to provide employment and promote holistic rural development. The objective is to build developed, self-reliant and poverty-free villages that are rich in employment opportunities. Under this vision of Viksit Bharat through Viksit Villages, works related to water conservation, rural infrastructure, livelihood activities and disaster mitigation will be prioritized. These works will create sustainable income sources while strengthening rural resilience and productivity. Sri Chauhan further stated, along with the guarantee of 125 days of employment, special provisions have been made for small and marginal farmers so that they do not face difficulties during crucial agricultural seasons. This law stands firmly in favor of the poor, in support of progress, and in complete guarantee of employment for the workers. It carries forward the pledge to build developed villages as the foundation of a developed India. Explaining additional measures, the union minister said that another significant provision under this act is the increase in the administrative expenditure cap from 6% to 9%. Out of the proposed 1,51,282 crore allocation, 9% amounts to about 13,000 crore. This increased administrative expenditure will ensure that those who facilitate the implementation of this scheme, including panchayat secretaries, employment assistants and technical staff, receive timely and adequate remuneration with assured financial support. These frontline teams will be better equipped to manage projects efficiently and ensure the highest quality of work delivery at the grassroots level. So this is it for today. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, like, share and subscribe. If you want to discuss some more topics, comment below. Thank you. Have a nice day.